Okay, today I'm going to be fixing my record lathe I just got in the mail today. So this record lathe is from the late 1930s, early 1940s. And I have opened it up and I have found that this filter capacitor is bad. You can see because the top of it looks like it's blown up. See that little hole in it right there? So that's probably one of the problems with it, if not the only problem. So let's replace that and put it back together and see how it works. Okay, I have determined the 8 microfarad capacitor was the problem. I did not have another 8 microfarad 400 volt capacitor, so what I did is series 2 16 UF capacitors, or 16 microfarad capacitors. Now I'm going to replace that capacitor with this series capacitor thing. And the polarity does matter on these capacitors. So the positive is going to go up here and the negative down here. So the positive lead on modern capacitors is the one with the indentation on it. Okay, I have replaced the capacitor. There's the replacement right there that I made. Now I'm going to put this thing back together and it will work. Okay, so I have taken apart the machine again, and I have replaced one of the can capacitors that was a 20 microfarad, 20 microfarad, 20 microfarad, and 10 microfarad capacitor all in one. And now I'm going to solder, but as of now, when I turn this on, the radio still isn't working. It was working before, but then a connection went bad and a tube burned out, and now it's not working. But I'll fix that later. The main goal is to get the record lathe part working. So I have it in radio mode right now. If I turn it to record mic, it might start squealing, but that's because this resistor needs to be replaced. Testing, 1, 2. But you can hear me on the machine if you listen. Okay, so I have fixed everything in this thing. I will have to order a new filter choke because this one was a butt and it decided to go out. So I had to replace it with this one, which I had on hand luckily. So now we're going to record a record. Okay, the machine is on and the neon light that indicates the sound volume input is working. And apparently the microphone is working too. Test 1 2, test 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Now we will record the record. Okay, I recorded the record, now we'll play it back.